Hey guys, today we are going to be starting a brand new series. Today we are going to do our what ifs. Every other Saturday we are going to do a Star Wars what if, and where we're going to change an event in the storyline and change it to see what would happen to the overall plot of the story. Next Saturday we are going to do the same thing but with Harry Potter. Today we are going to do what if Qui-Gon Jinn never was killed by Darth Maul. Blue, green, and red light were blurring all over. Darth Maul kicks Obi-Wan off the platform, landing him on the lower platform. Darth Maul and Qui-Gon's fight leads them into a hallway. Darth Maul got the upper hand and turned on a ray shield, but this time Obi-Wan used Force speed to run all the way to where Qui-Gon was. When the ray shield was deactivated, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan overpowered Darth Maul. It was the most crazy duel that Obi-Wan had ever been in. In this smaller space, they were able to break his lightsaber in half, and then he was using only one half of his lightsaber, just like in the original timeline. The two Jedi were able to cut his lightsaber again, making Maul defenseless. Neither Qui-Gon nor Obi-Wan were suffering a loss. They didn't have the feeling of revenge like Obi-Wan did in the original timeline. Since they were in a contained room, they were able to surround him, and they had no way to escape. He was contained and sent to Coruscant like he was in the last season of Clone Wars. When they got to Coruscant, they would take the boy Anakin to the Jedi Council and tell them about the encounter with the Sith Lord. In the original timeline, it was Qui-Gon's dying wish that Anakin be trained, and Qui-Gon never died, so Anakin would not be permitted to train. Darth Maul would have been sent to jail for a life sentence, and Obi-Wan would continue to be a Padawan because in the original timeline again, the only reason he became a master is because he defeated the first Sith Lord in centuries. But now he had the help of his master. Also, Count Dooku would not turn into the dark side because he also went to the dark side because of Qui-Gon Jinn's death. So Palpatine is going to have to find a new apprentice. From here, I think that Anakin will have to be sent back to Tatooine. Qui-Gon will explain this to Anakin, and Anakin would begin to build up his hatred for the Jedi. I believe that no matter what, he would not be done with the story forever. By that I mean that he will still impact the storyline. Anakin would go back to Tatooine and would have to find work because he was no longer a slave. He would still see his mother being treated poorly. He would wish that he could kill all those who mistreated him and his mother. He hated the Jedi for not letting him know the ways of the Force. Over the years, his anger would grow. One night, he had a very pleasing dream of a mysterious figure telling him that he could free his mother, be free from this planet, and make those suffer who made him suffer. He woke up there with a stillness in the room, but next to his bed, there was a hooded figure next to his bed. Startled, he shot up out of his bed to stand on the other side of the bed.
Come with me and you can make those suffer who deserve it. Free your mother and become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Anakin thought about this for a while. Anything for those to suffer like he has suffered. I will come with you as long as you let me get revenge. They informed his mother, but she did not agree. But this doesn't matter because she is still a slave. She really does not have a say over this. They left Tatooine and Anakin began his training in secret from Palpatine, since he was still Supreme Chancellor. Due to all of his anger for the Jedi building up year after year, he was one of the most powerful Sith they had ever seen on the universe. One day, there was a Jedi in the depths of Coruscant while he was training. It was Plo Koon. Anakin, still learning from Palpatine, used all his skills that he could find, snuck up behind him, trying to make it invisible to Plo Koon so he could not sense him behind him, and took him on. Even without a lightsaber, Plo Koon was killed by him, only with his might. Stole his lightsaber, and then he bleeded it causing it to glow red. When Order 66 was issued, he would be unstoppable, trained in the dark side of the Force, no connection to any of the Jedi. Nothing would stand in his way.
Once more, the Sith will rule the galaxy. We shall.
Because he never suffered his injuries on Mustafar, he became one of the most powerful Sith ever to exist. And it wasn't long before he went out to kill his own master. Nothing could stand in his way until out of the shadows comes another great Force wielder.
Excuse me.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for being okay with my poor impressions of different characters. Remember, this is just purely my opinion of what I think would happen if this event would have happened and Qui-Gon would have survived. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, and please comment down below on what if we should do next for Star Wars or Harry Potter. Thank you for watching.